Good morning, everybody. Today is the 50th segment of Think Before You Speak series with a few stories. The laws of Shemirat Halashon with clarity. Leilu nishmat hafetz chaim, zechet tzadik lebracha. Leilu nishmat Luza Liza bat Henriette and her children that passed in the fire. Leilu nishmat Eli ben Simcha, for the dedication of our Bnei Chabura for Hatzlacha u'Beracha. And these halachot specifically are dedicated for the Shmira Ma'aliyah and for the Hatzlacha Gedolah and Siyata Deshmaya, Chaim Davido ben Chaisar. Today's halachot titled Confidential. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have to tell you, when it comes to any type of secret, we have to be so careful who we tell it to, and the people who listen should never reveal the secrets they heard from anyone. Absolute Isur Lashon Hara. But let's talk about a story that this is so prevalent. When it comes to the inheritance of children inheriting their parents, it's very typical that there are certain siblings that step up in the last years of the lives of their parents, lo aleinu lo alechem, right before they pass. And could you imagine a certain son who's by his father's bedside for years, taking him in and out of hospitals, taking him to doctor's appointments, going through the entire tahalich until finally the day came that his father passed away. But right before that, his father realized that this son really delivered in an amazing amount of time and effort, kibud av v'em, over his siblings when it came to the taking care of his father in the time that he needed the most, in his most needy hour. So the father wanted to show hakarat hatov. And instead of putting everything into an inheritance for the children to divide equally, he went and he took money and jewelry and even properties and gave it to this son as an extra, as a thank you, over the rest of his kids, because he really came through for him when he needed him most. And then the father passes away. Now this son, his son, the grandson of the one who passed away, the father tells his son, Zaidi, Grandpa, Jiddo, right before he passed, he gave me all different types of wealth that he didn't leave to the inheritance. He gave me these properties, he gave me money, he gave me jewelry. When the grandson hears this from his father, he realizes he's being told confidential information, a big secret, because if anyone in the family would hear this, you know what's going to happen. You know the fights that are going to break out, and it's not fair, and you got to put it back in, and you have to pool it with everyone else. And what do you mean? I was also there in the hospital, and I also came to visit, and I also brought him once to a doctor's appointment. You know what's about to happen. So when the son tells his son, grandson, when the son tells his son what grandfather gave him and did for him right before he passed away, that's a major secret. If the grandson would reveal this to anyone, he would cause a tremendous fight in the family. He would cause all types of anguish to his father and to everyone in the family. And he may even cause his father a loss, because they may pressure him to put those extras back into the inheritance and pool it to be divided equal. And therefore, the grandson, hearing from his father this great secret that took place right before his grandfather passed away, he's not allowed to tell it to anyone, unless he gets permission from his father. But he's not allowed to repeat that secret to anyone. So let's get clarity. When it comes to confidential information, if somebody received information that's really confidential, and he's under the impression that it has to remain confidential, meaning when it was told to you, you realized that someone was telling you something that's a secret, confidential, don't repeat this. And if you repeat it, it's going to cause the person all types of anguish and all types of harm. You're not allowed to reveal the secret or the confidential information that was told to you by that person without permission. And if you do, it's absolute Lashon Hara, period. Be very careful when people confide in you and tell you something confidential or a secret, never to say it over to anyone else, not even your spouse, not even your best friend. You have no idea where the information can go once you repeat it. And think about this for a minute. When Hashem created a person, he gave us an opportunity to be able to keep things in our mind. He gave us opportunity to be able to keep things in our heart. It's called secrets. Hashem says, listen, I created you with the ability to keep your secrets secret. So just like I was doeg that your secret remains confidential and secret, you be doeg to make sure that the secrets and the confidentiality of other people remain secret as well. Thank you for listening.